Hello. Oh my gosh, I have something in my throat. Beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. I am Soul. This is Soul Therapy. I am a medium as well as a divine channeler of spirit here on YouTube. And these are purely mediumship based readings, and I truly hope that they help you. So you know why you're here. We're doing a bit of a deep reading today. Why have you and your future spouse chosen one another in this lifetime? Anything could come through, but I love this topic and we're going to dive deeply. So here are your piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take as much time as you need to pick these piles, beautiful feminine. Take a deep breath, sink down into your body, rely on your intuition. Make sure that you're liking, you're sharing, and you're subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know each and every time that I post. And if you'd like a personal reading, all of the info is in the description box. I hope that you also get to join my lives. I go live for donation-based readings. For an energy exchange, I provide you with a clear and a concise readings. And without further ado, can Soul speak? I don't think I can speak today. Without further ado, I will begin with pile number 1. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. How are you doing? I hope that you're having a lovely day thus far. Okay, Spirit, why why has pile number 1 and their future spouse chosen one another? Why have they chosen one another? Why are their spirits meeting? Oh, wow. Feminine, you get the heart chakra and romantic love. This is, I'm here. I'm hearing that Lil Wayne song, How to Love. I am so sorry. But, okay, so I think that there's a beautiful journey to true love that you are embarking on before meeting your future spouse. It's one of those things. You meet people, you let them go. You meet people, you let them go, and you grow and you grow. And then you're able to utilize, and I know this sounds very obvious, but not everybody lives that in this lifetime. But it feels like the reason as to why you and your spouse are coming together is to, I'm hearing, be there for one another. It's like you have this really profound ability, is what I'm feeling, to love people, to give to people, and it's almost like you have yet to find. And take it as it resonates, because some of you guys will be with your future spouse, others of you guys won't yet. But it's like you've yet to find that, or you had yet to find that. And you meet your spouse, and it's also this mending. I'm almost seeing like a heart and someone placing kind of like wet leaves that look like seaweed or seagrass on like a healing balm. And this is also like a generational heart chakra healing happening that's helping you to remember or kind of reharmonize lost puzzle pieces of the heart space. And it's almost like this heart's healing that will be, or is being, right? You are being done. It's like it's all with the journey, and it feels like it catalyzes new ways of perceiving your own life that will help you to come back to an energy of self-love. It feels like, look at that, soul time. So the frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. it feels like it's like you're transporting this renewed heart space. It's almost like there's a collective heart I'm feeling, or I'm even seeing, that you're no pressure, that you are responsible for mending. It's just like your body has been chosen as the vessel, and your consciousness has been chosen as that being that will carry this new heart for generations to come, in terms of how it is we love one another. And it actually gives you a lot of power, a lot of self-acceptance, a lot of, I'm even hearing endurance. It feels like this mending of the heart that you come to with your future spouse. And I'm seeing your energy thus far. I'm sure we'll get the masculine's energy soon. Yeah, it feels like it's like you're embarking on a new heart's adventure with this person. And it's helping you. Again, it's this energy of like coming back to the self in a way where your true heart's authenticity can shine, and it will catalyze new third dimensional layers that really align with you. So it's like meeting your spouse. You're already on that journey, as I mean, right now is what Spirit is saying, and you're here, and this is my confirmation that you're doing amazing, sweetie. But when you meet your spouse, it's that like, all right, things are really coming into motion, right? The engine's really starting to move. And you're gonna be, my beautiful feminine, you're going to be teaching children, like maybe even lost souls in this lifetime, to follow their heart's desire no matter what, and to be in a place of authenticity. One, you probably will be showing people this, just leading by example. But I also think that you will help, like with your spouse's love, it's all kind of this domino effect, but it feels like at the end it's very individual from your soul space and your vessel. You teach people, or you mirror the beautiful inner childlike quality that people have, and it's the energy of I am loved and I deserve to be loved. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of kind of childhood healing that happens at the beginning of this connection. And this maybe like you felt like you had to emotionally parent yourself, things like that. Or a lot of pressure is what I'm seeing. But it's like you help people to come back to this space of wonder, and the inner child is allowed to be free through your spouse. And it's so beautiful. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you come back to a beautiful, playful energy. You're able to kind of, it's almost like you meet your spouse and you slowly start to paint again. You start to like believe in your endeavors again, or there's something like, oh, well, we shouldn't have too much fun. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. And it feels like you come back to this beautiful, like, spirit of joy but also there's like a strong willpower energy coming through, where you take action on this healing that you do, and you want it to make a difference. But I mean, romantic love and heart chakra, that's just big heart chakra loving right there. You teach you and your spouse, and now here's the mutual energy coming through. We'll teach one another, my beautiful feminine, to love unconditionally. And no, I don't mean if they really F up, you have to like still love them and still deal with it. No. I think unconditional love in this case is really about that authenticity that I was feeling, allowing their inner child. It's like both of your inner childs are so strong right now. Your inner children. But it's like you're able to live freely with this person, express yourself freely. And again, both you and your spouse are doing this. And it feels like you're both, through this childlike wonder and authenticity and like play, you're able to remove any resistances to self-expression and attracting like soul family in this lifetime that are going to help you get to where you need to be. It's like you guys really are the people who meet people or others by chance that get you to like point A to point B, whether it's through career or like endeavors, you know, it's that kind of an energy. That's what I mean by like your heart's healing and the desires kind of being accepted and the self. It's all catalyzing change and portals, and it's strength and willpower mixed with kindness. Maybe you're both like the eldest of a family. And so there's a lot of responsibility or kind of, yeah, you've had to raise yourself. It's not uncommon, right? But you've both kind of managed to become very resilient, but maybe you're trapped in that bubble of doing. And you manage to break free from that through one another's love and childlike spirit. And you're able to just enjoy life, like savor the third dimension, authenticity. Look at that. And just be, right? You're not always supposed to be doing. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone has like a Capricorn or an Earth sign parent. Someone has like a strong Earth sign, or like your parents, maybe because of their generation, they had to like go to work early on in life. Something's there, and you're both unbinding yourself from this, and you're creating a new world for your children. You really are going to do things differently with your children, allowing them to really be free in that childlike spirit, and teaching them that they can be in this beautiful wonderment, but also be grounded and produce good things, let's say, for lack of a better term, simultaneously. That's really what I'm getting. Spirit saying yes. Okay, Spirit, anything else? Why has pile number 1? Oh, I love this reading. I love it. Make sure that you're liking and subscribing. Feel free to comment. I'd love to hear from you. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is a very like high vibrational union. This is a very high vibrational union coming into your life. And it almost like you don't recognize just how high vibe it is because this person matches your energy so well. And I think you have a tough time truly recognizing how high vibe you are as an individual because you're so in it, you're so used to it, right? But because you and this spouse are so high vibe, you're with all this healing, it's almost like I'm being shown a bird's eye view now, or kind of this detached view of the energy that I just channeled. And it's all really putting a ripple effect out into the world, like waves of this beautiful frequency, like carrying or traveling outside, and the way it comes back to you and your spouse is via monetary return. That's so beautiful, feminine. That's so beautiful. It's like 2 earth angels, let's say, but it's a really high golden frequency. And I think the reason as to why you and your spouse are also, so a third dimensional energy is coming through. So we're going, yeah, my energy is being brought back to the third dimension. That's why I'm like glitching. Yes, it's like you're meant to, isn't that interesting the way I'm like channeling your energy, the way it like comes back to your vessels or like your third dimensional reality through monetary return. Thank you, Spirit. It's it's that like fifth dimensional energy of healing being put out up there, and the way it comes down or trickles down really puts a balance of love into and harmony onto the earth. So it's almost like you guys both harmonize your environment, and yet you both destabilize where it is that you go, especially if it's maybe like a lower vibe or lower dense environment because of the recalibration or the neutralization that occurs. So, I mean, this is, this is a very spiritual, it's not even calling, right? I mean, it's just it's your souls. It's your souls doing what they need to do in this life. Look at that judgment, strength, your souls and the sun. This is perfect. That's perfect. That's the energy. It's like Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups. Your souls are doing things without even knowing your souls are doing things. And that's the power of being, right? When you're in alignment. And it feels like my feminine, it's a very powerful energy coming through. This energy between you and your masculine really create a gigantic wave of love for like when they talk about like generational wealth, right? You will create generational wealth for you and your family with your spouse, and that is part of the well, it's more like that's just the what's the word I'm looking for? The byproduct of your souls, right? And the love and the healing, the whole thing. But it's also generational like wealth and abundance in energy and high vibration, and it's like your children and their children's children are going to keep the tidal wave going, keep the flow going. And I can see a mother, like a matriarchal energy coming from your family line come through suddenly. Look at that. I just get the card Gaia. So feminine, you might obviously take it as it resonates according to where you're at on your soul's journey and the timeline. But for many of you, you're meant to like reproduce abundantly in this lifetime. Because the earth needs like your blood on earth. Sorry, yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Spirit, thank you. Spirit needs, or the higher like 10th, 11th, 12th dimensions need your like fractions of or offspring of your soul, right? To spread. So it's actually very powerful, my beautiful family. This is so powerful. You as the feminine in this connection, whether you're male or a female, right? Well, actually, especially if you're a female or like can carry children, which means you're a female, then you have a power of like the womb and bringing forth. It's like you give birth to the intertwined healing that you and your spouse do. Meanwhile, your spouse brings it forth in like the third dimension, very Apollo sunshine energy, working with the community. And you are kind of that healer, seer woman of the community who And obviously it sounds very woo woo, I know, but it really is that powerful. The beautiful feminine and masculine coming together in the community, right? She nurtures and he brings it forth in the third dimension. And I think you guys are meant to bring it back to that example. There's something here where you guys go back to traditional values. There's something very traditional, the feminine, the masculine, the roles, but it's not the way it once was. I'm channeling more of a higher vibration of it, where you're the prime example in this connection, no matter your gender, of the beautiful fluid feminine nature that nurtures, and that is like that sanctuary energy. No matter what you do, what you stand for, it's just your soul, right? And it's very coming back to your intuition, and I think you're going to teach that. And your masculine kind of teaches. Look at that. Just as I say that, the King of Pentacles. I love this. Whereas your masculine teaches people, especially children maybe, or other men, take it as it resonates, of course, to accept the self and accept the more feminine parts within the masculine soul, and still knowing that the masculine brings it really forward in the 3D, in a kind of this hefty way. But your spouse also teaches people that the masculine needs the feminine and the feminine needs the masculine. And it's like the restoration of that, and the healing, right? It's also that like rose line healing that happens. The Mary Magdalene frequency, I guess, right? Of power of the feminine, power of the need for a woman's love and a man's love, and the power of the two of that intertwining, and the things that it could do for communities worldwide. So it's that big, it's that beautiful, and it's this ripple effect. And that is exactly why you are coming together in this lifetime, to say the least. My goodness, feminine. Wow. And the way I'm describing it, it's all the energy in the background, up, left, center, right, but it is the energy. And I think I want you to recognize that this is your soul and what it has attracted, and I think the lifetimes you've lived and the way your soul has developed, it's really attracting this very high vibrational union, and it's to be celebrated and to be recognized for its importance. Okay, feminine. And like you alone are important, and your masculine alone is important. So imagine the two of you coming together, That's really what I'm getting. My beautiful feminine. Amazing. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you'd like a personal reading. All the info's in the description box. I go live for donation-based readings. For a small energy exchange, I provide you with a clear and a concise mediumship-based reading over on live, and I truly hope to see you on there. I'm sending you so much love and light. I can't wait to do the next reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, hello, Paul, too. I hope that you're doing very well. So let's take a look at why you and your future spouse are coming together in this lifetime. Why have you chosen one another? You might actually work together, because I'm suddenly getting like a work environment. I'm hearing like a telephone ring. So that's maybe where you'll meet, because it feels like the starting point. That's what Spirit is saying, the starting point. But there's something there. So let's take a look. We're going to grab the Everyday Witches Tarot deck. All right, Spirit, why has pile number 2 and their future spouse chosen one another? Why have they chosen one another, Spirit guides, angels, higher self? Oh, I'm hearing to be free. To be free. Oh my gosh, feminine. Oh, the energy I'm feeling is like bringing tingles all over my body. Um, you might be twin flames here because this is a very like galactic, very um ocean like frequency. It's also very intuitive and witchy in nature, is the best way that I can describe it, my beautiful feminine. This could be a same sex couple as well. Doesn't have to be. It could also be that your masculine is quite feminine, right, as well. Or, okay, why are you two coming together in this lifetime? Wow. You are coming together in this lifetime to help the earth move. I'm hearing, hear the earth move again. You know, it's like hearing the earth move again, teaching people that we are forever connected to Mother Earth, teaching people that we are forever connected to all things organic, all things earthly. We are the earth. We will, yeah, one day become the earth when we pass on. Our time on earth is so limited. Use it wisely and use it to love and embrace all things earthly. And I think that's the energy. It's the energy of two very, maybe your masculine is into like earthly things and you're into watery things, or you're into, I don't know, making something very earthly, like, I don't know, candles, or you're into spells. And so you use, I'm hearing herbalism, so you use herbs. There's something here. And you're both kind of these healer, shamanic like spirits here to teach the earth about its wonders and its potential with human beings, if that makes sense. Look at that, the King of Swords. You and your spouse are teachers and you work together both. I don't know if you work together in a school or you will work in the same environment, but it feels like sooner or later you do come together to help a collective of beings. I mean, actively, right? With your vessels. And yeah, it feels like you will sooner or later open up your own shop or open up your own business. And this masculine might help you. They might even quit their job to do this with you, or they might involve themselves in this career, in this new endeavor of yours, because they believe in it too, and because they are needed, which brings together a community of beings. So we're immediately being brought, compared to pile one, to the third dimensional space and how it might look like. Spirit, why the tower, please? You guys do things very differently in this lifetime. Like, you are definitely trailblazers, you and your spouse. I wouldn't be surprised if you do things that are really out of the ordinary, or you live your life in a way that is so different. You both come from really different backgrounds to others around you. Take it as it resonates. But it feels like you teach one another to just be free and to go for what it is that you need. And it might sound very simple, feminine, but I'm telling you that the people you and your spouse will be connecting with are no strangers. They are like people that you've been in a coven with for many a decades, many lifetimes. These are people that you are intuitively connected to with this masculine. And it's not your first rodeo with this masculine. You are meant to, okay, interesting. I love it. I love it. Okay, I love the energy that's coming through. Feminine, my beautiful empress. And obviously, take the genders as they resonate. You are the feminine. This person's the masculine. You're so abundant and you're so like strong within yourself. And it feels like you already got something going on before you even meet this masculine, which could be a business, right? It could be like an endeavor or something's going on. So you're already strong within yourself. And I think you could be like a healer, a tarot reader, a psychic, a medium yourself. Hey. You've got your own thing going on, needless to say. And when you come into your masculine's life, there are feminines around him that will learn a thing or two from you, that you will help, that you will guide. It's like you are the seeress of the community, of the family, right? And I'm seeing women in this masculine's family that you will be working with. I'm hearing sanctuary. I'm hearing retreat. Take it as it resonates. But I think there's a family business wanting to form. And it might all seem very earthly because of how grounded this energy feels. But trust me when I say it all comes from your ideas and your ability to co-create with Mother Gaia and the universe. You are literally the queen of this man's life. Like I don't mean it not only coming from a place of your masculine's perception, but I'm also getting an energy of like, you and your masculine are quite royal in bloodline or in nature and like the soul's bloodline. I don't even know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. It's like you are the feminine spirit that really takes the power back of this family and that really builds it, and that you're like the force behind the family. That's very powerful, feminine. That's very, very, very powerful. And you catalyze in turn. So, right, bifold. On your side, because you're doing this very powerful thing, you are healing shame, victimization on the feminine in your family. This very matriarchal energy. Right? You are carrying it forward as well, like a very strong ancestral energy coming through from you. You could be Scottish, Irish, English. There's like Celtic energy coming through, but this could be a past lifetime as well. And you really bring forth this like life force tornado energy, and like, this is what we're going to do. And it's very powerful, and you're so respected, I must say. So respected. And then that's what you're doing. And your masculine in turn, guess what, will also be healing the passive masculine, what's the word I'm looking for? The emotionally stuck masculine energy that feels that he is not good enough, right? And take the genders as they resonate. But it's kind of that masculine takes the power back as well. And the masculine really, I think it's very powerful in the masculine side. So on your future spouse's family, it's like two family lines really, like, that's what I mean by royal. It's like it's a royal wedding where two families join forces, and I'm being shown really strong roots merging. And both of your families are meant to be successful. It's like it's a very powerful, dragons might be pertinent for some of you in this family line, or like a dragon is part of a crest in your family line, right? Do look it up. Look up your family crest. I want to know about it. Comment. You really it's almost like Spirit is more showing me your effect on your masculine. Because you're that powerful. But it's also like the feminine doesn't do everything for the masculine here, obviously. But you help this masculine to take his power back and come back to this like archer. I I go after what it is I need, and my feminine is powerful, and I couldn't have done it without her. Okay, spirit. Anything else? Okay, dokie. Ooh, okay, feminine. I'm gonna say this. Some of you might be bothered by what I'm gonna say. Some of you are just gonna take it. It feels like you might be the predominant breadwinner in this family. It's like the masculine lets the feminine lead here, and you feel very strong and you feel very high priestian and very, I mean, full of life force energy. It's just like you're a force of nature to be reckoned with, my beautiful feminine, and I'm just so happy you're here. Um, and so you will make a lot of money in this lifetime, my beautiful feminine, and your masculine learns from you. Your masculine learns from your ways. It's almost like you might in the physical third dimensional plane, right, fem? Um, be inserted in the masculine's family because that's usually what happens, third dimensionally speaking. But in spirit, your masculine joins your family's force. That's literally how they're describing it to me. And so there's something to learn. Look at that. The Empress again. I mean, you are the breadwinner. You're the one that will most likely make a lot of the money. Meanwhile, your masculine, I don't know, spirit, tell me about the masculine here. Your masculine helps to maintain it through like values, family values, dignity, core values. Your masculine is like the teacher in this. Yeah, you're the 10 of Pentacles and your masculine is the Ace of Swords. And you get the King of Pentacles and the Lovers. So it's like these two energies really work well together. And you and your masculine might be opposites in a certain way. And then you might also switch roles, is suddenly what I'm getting. So sometimes I'm even being shown, like, if you are at a point where you have yet to have kids, or if you even want them, right? This is only for those of you, then at the beginning stages of when your children are born, you'll be the teacher in the household. You'll be the feminine spirit that is both inspiring and fluid and motherly, very like healing energy coming through. Again, this water, but also traditional values are being incorporated. Meanwhile, your masculine kind of maintains either the family business or keeps on bringing it forward, right? Maintaining it. So it's a beautiful, I would say, partnership, right? It's a partnership of working together, especially in the family and the community. You'll be very well emerged with your community. And that's kind of this higher purpose, thank you, Spirit, of this union. It feels like you're continuing the family line. You're continuing the royal spirit. Spirit, tell me about the star, please. You're literally creating heaven on earth is what I'm seeing with your family. It feels like you and this spouse break tough cycles that are earthly driven into, yeah, and bringing those lessons into like a beautiful healing spirit and harmony with the environment. Full circle, we're being brought back to this earthly element. And it's that at the end of the day, we're all like dust, right? We're all specks of light. And so we might as well love. We might as well do things for the greater good. It's very healing, but it's this like super earthly way of healing. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have your own like tarot shop or boutique, or but there is something. There is something there. And both in the earthly and in the heavenly is the way they're guiding me to say it. And this water spirit, it's all very combined. So that's kind of what I'm channeling, this very multi-layered energy. But the reason as to why you and the spouse are coming together is because you were chosen. Your family lines, God says, wow, I can't believe that just slipped out of my mouth. So God says that you are chosen to continue the family spirit. And I'm being guided to also say, look at that synergy. It's like chosen. Your families are chosen to come together, and it's going to happen for lifetimes to come. Look at that, the crown chakra, crown, root chakra. It's all God driven. Continuing the family line. And it feels like royalty. And it's not only about generational wealth, but it's about your family. It's a real, I'm being seen I'm being shown two apple trees. So it's like two family lines and what they stand for. Again, look up your crest, y'all. Look up this man's crest once you meet him, or if you've already, and I say him, obviously take the genders as they resonate, and look up your crest. There's something there. Two of Cups, Empress. I mean, what else is there to say? It's all chosen. It's very chosen. And you will do great things in this lifetime with this masculine. I really can see this. You'll do great things in this lifetime with this masculine. And it's a beautiful coming back to family and community. And I think it's something that we've really lost in this modern world, where society has become, I mean, look at me. I'm in my room and I'm recording this reading, and and it's my business and it's my livelihood, and it's just me and you guys and the greatest spirit realm ever. But this world has become so highly individualized, and we kind of have lost touch with community spirit, right? And I think there's something there where you come back to a collective consciousness through your family. But there's something very royal here, and it's very chosen. My beautiful feminine, this was your reading. I'm sending you so much love. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. If you'd like a personal reading, all of the info is in the description box. I'll be going live for donation-based readings, where I go live for a small energy exchange. I give you a clear and concise, channeled, mediumship-based reading. And so I hope to see you on there. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. This is for those of you guys that chose the third pile. So why are you coming together with your future spouse in this lifetime? I feel like sitting in a very meditative state. And what Spirit is saying is that there's a lot of good vibration and good karma surrounding you and your spouse. It feels like you and your spouse are meant to be prime examples of what building a good life looks like. A life of, I would say, like, it feels like luxury, but it's not the word that I want to use. It's more of a life of, it's a quality life, right? It's a quality life that also seems quiet, really putting the emphasis on the meditation. And it feels like you and your spouse are doing things very differently from those around you, either you or your spouse or both of you. It feels like while one keeps the stability at the nucleus of the connection, there is this surrounding yellow, kind of Leo-like spirit around it. So I think the masculine is the nucleus here, 144th. So this could actually be a twin flame connection that I'm tapping into, or like a soul mirror connection. And it kind of feels like you and your spouse come together maybe in and out of a connection throughout this lifetime, which does speak to the twin flame dance for those of you that do know what I'm speaking of. If not, take the energies as they resonate. And then on the outside, there's this beautiful feminine spirit that's very lighthearted in nature, equally as grounded, but very beautiful in nature, who brings this kind of elevation kind of spirit, who really raises the roof as it were. It's like you kind of bring this golden frequency. Look at that, the lovers could be a twin flame connection of raising the vibration. Meanwhile, your masculine keeps the steady groundwork. Spirit guides, angels. Yeah, and together it's like your partnership. We're getting an overview here of your connection. Oh, the lovers, 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, Death card. It's like, and the Fool. Yep. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. It's all speaking to a twin flame soul mirror or mirror soul connection or frequency, where you come in and out of a connection, and in all of the lifetimes, or the let's say the stepping stones, you learn and you elevate more and more and more. It's a brick that is laid in this connection, and it's really it's soul deep here, and it's already in the making is this energy coming through. And you experience so many different deaths of one another. You experience so many different, or witness, right? So many different versions of one another. And yet it's like the souls, Spirit is saying twins. The souls remain the same. You could have Pisces in their chart, Leo, Aries, Cancer. There's some earth. Look at that, prosperity. Wow. It feels like, yeah, your love is meant to teach one another and significantly allow one another's souls to grow. Yeah, it's like this is a significant lifetime here on earth for you and your person, because it's like a recalibration of the spirit and bringing it to a very like a love-oriented consciousness. I can see that you are two very intelligent people coming together, and people kind of see your connection and learn from it. The divine masculine. Oh my gosh, feminine. You're getting the divine masculine followed by the divine feminine card. I am not joking. And I was just going to channel this energy of when you get to a place with this masculine where the wheel keeps on moving, but it gets to the steady pace, okay? And it becomes quite, and from the Lovers to the 2 of Cups, just as I hold them side by side unknowingly, and this prosperity and the divine masculine, divine feminine card. I mean, wow. It speaks to reaching a place of kind of earthly slowness with this masculine and groundedness after the twin flame dance. And it's all trickling down into the 3D. And your feminine learns to receive while the masculine learns to give. And again, it's forever transforming with one another in the third dimensional plane. And you might even go into separation in between. Now, it's a general reading. I know that does not sound very nice to many people. I understand that. But for the people that do understand the twin flame connection and the fact that it's for a larger purpose, it's meant to bring individuals back to this source calling energy. That's what we mean. And it's like, I can see an offspring already coming through. And this offspring is very intuitive, very like, I was going to say Leo, like sun-like. You're both like very sun-like spirits. And you're here to raise, like to increase in consciousness. Spirit. It's continuing where you left off, but it's very significant in that you have been doing this twin flame soul mirror dance with this person for a very long time, beyond this lifetime. And the frequency feels very like universal. It feels like you've known them on a different planet or in a different kind of world, if we want to call it that. And you are meeting again in this lifetime. And it's this constant weaving of new thread with one another. Like the old and the new come together. Tradition and innovation come together in this connection. Spirit, why have these two souls come together in this lifetime? To break bonds that kept you stuck. And it actually comes from different lifetimes. You and this masculine have many lifetimes on Earth. Many lifetimes, and you've learned from one another, and you've stayed together for a very long time. And you're just, it's almost like, why have you and your spouse chosen one another? Why are you guys coming together in this lifetime? Because you keep on choosing one another, right? And it's like, it's as simple as that. But it's also the energy of your souls learn well from one another. You're literally soulmates. I mean, your souls are so similar, I must say. Even if physically you might be either similar or different, it's just a continuum. You're coming together in this lifetime in a way where you're just continuing what you've always done in past lifetimes and in different kind of universal galactic frequencies out there. This is not just like a three-dimensional vessel thing. It's not. It's beyond that. And it's heartbreak, and it's healing, and it's more heartbreak, and it's healing. And that's the twin flame journey. The twin flame journey helps us to release social conditioning, helps us to release sexual distortion and things that are very earthly, and helps us to break it down, bring it up into the 3D and let it trickle back down to the 3D and to new. And it's like each and every time you build a new layer of reality and bring it up and up and up. It's very hard work, I must say. It's very hard work, but each and every time your path elevates with this masculine. This is like one of the highest timelines you could be with this masculine on the earthly realm, of course. The Six of Cups, the Two of Cups again. You're just my feminine. I think that's, I mean, we'll keep on going, but you keep on shooting. I'm even getting energy from your spirit guides. They're like laughing at you and your future spouse, kind of saying they keep on choosing one another. They don't want anybody else. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. And that is just like as true love can get. You know, this is kind of that forever love. It doesn't end in this lifetime. It goes on and on and on. It's you're forever teachers of one another. You're forever each other's counterpart. You're the divine feminine to this masculine. So I'm so it's like I almost want to say, why wouldn't you come in this lifetime with this masculine? You're literally his feminine. You know, no matter the genders, of course. It's just, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you come in this lifetime together? It's a very duh moment. And you, it's like in every lifetime, you guys recognize one another and you're like, oh, there you are. And you just continue. It's like, I bet you that when you and this masculine meet for the first time, or when you have met in the, you know, if you're with your spouse already, take it as it resonates, of course. It's like you kind of told each other, like, where have you been? Or people will think that you've been together for a really long time, when it may not be the case. But it feels like this lifetime, at the moment that you're watching this reading, my beautiful feminine, feels very like a cycle is closing. It feels, this lifetime, Apollo's energy is coming through suddenly. It's like this lifetime feels very important for you guys. So there's emphasis there. It's almost like you and this person are getting your flowers in this lifetime, because in past lifetimes you both had to fight. I don't know if it's like an earthly energy. It doesn't really feel like it, but you both had to kind of fight darker frequencies, and you're coming together in this lifetime again to fight dark frequencies. You both might suffer from nightmares when you're next to one another, and that's a clear sign that it's like a chosen one energy. And not to make it dramatic, but it's like when powerful souls come together, especially in love, let's say energies, darker energies, frequencies will try to bring it down. And I think Archangel Michael is here to remind us that you are protected. Like you are, whether consciously or unconsciously, connecting with like a strong, even like a blue flame. And it's interesting you chose this like blue violet color. It's meant to keep the fight. You're both fighting. You're both warriors coming together in this lifetime. And you've done this for so many lifetimes. It's just like you're continuing where it is you left off here on Earth. And it's like, whether you know it or not, you guys are so connected to higher, I'm going to say galactic frequencies, no matter how crazy I sound. That's how powerful this reading is. And it's almost like you come together in this lifetime and you're so powerful with this masculine. Yeah, I'm being guided to grab the Rider-Waite, and when I'm guided, when I'm guided to grab this deck, it means that it's a very powerful being that's coming together. And I say being because you guys are one like oversoul. Look at that, the star. You guys are one oversoul. It's like you live on the earthly realm with this person, but then at nighttime in your dream space or like throughout the day, energetically, there's a lot of like work and fighting being done. And I don't mean to alarm anyone. Obviously, if this does not resonate, don't take it. But it does feel like there's a powerful energy coming from both of your souls. And it's like you're being called to earth in this lifetime to step up to this plate. Look at that. King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Judgment. Two of Cups, one last time, the third time. You will have a lot that you desire in this lifetime, because that's how your guides are like repaying you. And I'm hearing 11th dimension. And again, this could be a soulmate energy. Sorry, a twin flame energy. A soul mirror energy. Labels, right? But it is that energy of it's God sent from like a straight high vibration, I must say. Like you're both two stars coming together, like you are straight from stars. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were both like, look at that, the Lovers again on the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Spirit, tell me more. Yep, this is all warrior energy coming through. The Empress. Spirit, tell me more about this Empress, please. And it's not all fighting, right? It's not all like that. But I will say it feels like you and your spouse live two lives. You live your earthly life, and then you live your very divine life. And you're meant to keep each other safe as well in this lifetime. Spiritually, in the fifth dimension. This recently came through, actually. Yep, you keep each other safe. And it's like you constantly choose one another in this lifetime because of how strong the bond is. That's why it feels like, it seems like to the outside that you've known each other. The way you act, as soon as you come together, it's like, boom, so automatic, because you've done this for so many times that this connection comes naturally to you. Yeah, this connection is to be celebrated. This connection is to be admired. It's two beings that protect their own. You're both very protective spirits. Spirit guides. Why is pile number 3 getting together with their spouse in this lifetime? Why are they getting together in this lifetime, please? To be strong. You're both strong spirits here on earth, kind of like guardians, I would say. You're guardians. You're guardians, and you're going to raise guardians. And feminine, I do think that you are very abundant in this lifetime. You make your own life. You really do. It's like you create the community. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a vocation of your own, or if you lead people in some way, or if you're some sort of counselor or life coach even. It feels like you have a community of your own, and your voice is very strong in it. This could even be the career space, right? Or the family space. And it's just a continuous flow from a previous life. Spirit, anything else we need to hear? It's very direct energy, huh? It's just you keep on choosing one another. That's really it. You keep on choosing one another to do this dance. Look at that reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. It's like you guys cannot be without one another in these lifetimes. You guys, it's like you need one another. You really do. And you fall in love over and over and over again in each lifetime. And it just keeps on happening. Your guides are just like laughing. But again, it's also you choose one another to learn from one another, right? It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but the lessons you learn are so big. They're so big. It's really a mirror soul twin flame energy because of how big the lessons are. But you grow from the lessons. You really do. And your bond, look at that engagement, deepens and deepens and deepens and deepens. It's like your souls are so intertwined. Not in a codependent energy, because again, they're showing me more you in the spotlight, where you as the Empress really are like the powerhouse here. You are oh, interesting. Okay. So you're a leader in a community and you have this and it's yours and yours only. And you created it from scratch, which is absolutely beautiful, my feminine. But it feels like you and your spouse were meant to meet earlier in this lifetime, but some sort of transition happened. Spirit? Yes, it feels like you were not, both of you were not quite ready to meet early on, but you were supposed to meet earlier. And it's like, it's so interesting because, and I mean, obviously physically, right? But it's like in the fifth dimension. Girl, if you haven't met your future spouse yet, or boy, take the genders as they resonate, then it matters, but it's like you're already connecting with them in the fifth dimension. They're there. They are there, and it's bound to happen. But it's almost like they were always there in your childhood. You were always there in their childhood. Your spirits are so combined, it's hard to kind of tell the difference between their spirit and your spirit. But you have a beautiful purpose in this lifetime with this masculine, and purpose does not always just mean doing. It's also just being and, letting the frequencies thrive and flow. Spirit, tell me more about this purpose. I think you have people to guide, my beautiful feminine. I think you have people to guide. And this masculine is meant to like anchor you down, to keep it going, to help you with this north node. Yep. Spirit's saying yep. Yeah. You're meant to keep it going. And this masculine will help ground you, while you will help bring the lifetimes of intuition and of wisdom. You both have a lot of wisdom, I must say, to bring in this connection. Such wise souls who have done this over and over and over and over again. And it just, I mean, this is where I can end this, because I don't want to repeat myself, but you're just continuing it. This is like you guys, maybe I don't know, finish one lifetime, or because there's so many different universes out there. Lord knows what it's like, and you just can't get enough. You need it, and you miss it, and it's just like it's you, and it will always be you. And that's so beautiful, my feminine, but it feels like you guys come from a big light, like a star, which does remind me of the twin flame frequency, and that kind of dance that you do. And it's very powerful. It's subtle because when you come together, it's very kind of, it brings peace, right? But it's very powerful at the same time. My beautiful souls, I'm so happy to have had you here. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. So many people watch these readings, but not enough like, not even half of the people like. So it's so important that you support your tarot readers, show them some love, give them some energy exchange. And if you'd like a personal reading, all of the info is in the description box. I'll be going live for donation-based readings, for a small energy exchange. I provide a clear and a concise mediumship-based channeled reading, and it's so fun. I love it, and I hope to see you on there. I'm sending you so much love and blessings. Thank you so much for being here and spending time with me, and I truly hope to see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.